Imagine you're a working person. You wake up every morning and work 10 hours a day. At the end of the month, what do you get? A normal paycheck. Now imagine someone else. They don't go anywhere. They don't really work. Yet by the end of the month, their money has grown. So the question is, how is it possible that one person works constantly and still falls behind, while another earns more without working at all? In this video, we're going to break this down step by step. We'll look at when money stopped being just a tool for work and became a tool for storing power. And more importantly, you'll learn how you can act intelligently inside this system. To understand this, we need to start at the beginning. Hundreds of years ago, money had a simple role. It was just a tool, a way to make exchange easier. Farmers produced food. Blacksmiths made tools. Money simply recorded who created value. Money itself wasn't valuable. It represented value. If you didn't work, there was no money. A simple but powerful rule. Even when banks appeared, their role was still connected to work. Banks took money from people who didn't need it at the moment and lent it to people who wanted to produce something. Money was always tied to real economic activity. For example, in the 19th century, banks financed factories and agriculture. Every loan was backed by the creation of new value. Money could work, but only alongside real production. But then, a slow shift began. People and banks realized that money didn't have to be lent to real work. It could be lent to money itself. Financial lending, speculation, derivatives, these tools allowed money to grow without creating real value. Stock markets expanded rapidly in the early 20th century. Much of that growth came not from producing goods or services, but from trading and speculation. As a result, money began to separate from the real economy. Stocks, bonds, and financial instruments disconnected money from production and turned it into a system that feeds on itself. Over time, money became a tool for preserving power. The wealthy no longer needed to build factories or create jobs. Their money worked for them. The system changed. In this system, the person who works harder doesn't necessarily earn more. Money stopped being a reward for work and became a reward for already having money. Let's make this simple. Imagine two people. One has 10 billion in capital. The other has nothing. The first invests in financial markets. The second is forced to work a low-paying job. The first person, without much effort or time, can earn returns the second may never reach, even after years of hard work. Now that we understand how money separated from work, the real question is this: how can we succeed in this system? Here are 4 practical approaches. 1. Invest in skills. Learn skills that can generate income independently of traditional systems, like programming or digital marketing. 2. Invest wisely in assets. Even with limited capital, place your money carefully and focus on growing real assets. 3. Learn financial management. Plan your finances, control your spending, and use money intentionally. 4. Combine skills and capital. Grow your abilities while managing your money intelligently. This combination creates leverage. Money itself isn't evil. People aren't evil. The system changed. The money you see today wasn't designed to circulate endlessly. It was designed to be stored and to grow without work. To grow in this world, you must first understand the system. If you don't have capital, focus on skills and financial discipline. That's how you build a foundation. Money was meant to be a tool, not the goal. And now, it's your responsibility to learn how to use it as a tool instead of becoming its victim.